All right, guys. Spiritual sicknesses. Let's talk about it. I was trying to remember some examples from the Bible. So, I'm going to just give you when we remember. All right. Do you remember when Miriam and Moses were in an argument and Miriam mumbled against Moses and then she became leprous? She wasn't sick before. It wasn't something that run in the family. She didn't go somewhere or do something to catch the leprosy. She mumbled, she murmured against Moses, and the leprosy came up on her as a result of her murmuring against Moses, spiritual sickness. He had to make petition for her to Jehovah, and it was removed. Right? Spiritually it was put on, spiritually it was removed. Remember when I think it was Ahab. Ahab was at the altar, his evil altar doing his thing, right? And he was there communing with the spirits of that altar. And the prophet came up to him and said to him, "Listen, what are you doing? You know you're not supposed to be doing this. Da 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 da." And he said to him, "Listen, get out of my face, whatever." And they had a little back and forth. The long and short of the story is at one point in time he said something to the prophet that he should not have said. And his hand became immediately leprous, spiritual sickness. He didn't go somewhere and put his hand in something that he caught germs or whatever. He was at it arguing with the prophet, back and forth over the altar. And he said something against the prophet, against Jehovah, and his hand became white, leprous. And he had to apologize to the prophet and ask the prophet to make petition for him. So when someone wanna say, "Oh, me can do this myself and me can do that myself," yes, there are some things that you can do yourself. There are some battles you will definitely have to fight for yourself, and your deliverance is definitely going to have to come through you. But there are some where you are going to need other people. So, anyways, he had to appeal to the prophet, and then the prophet prayed, and so the leprosy was removed from him. All right. Remember in the New Testament where Paul became blind. You remember when he was blind for the 3 days? Remember that? Spiritual sickness. Blindness wasn't something that came upon him because it ran in his family or he happened upon something and became blind. It was purely spiritual. He was blinded by the Lord, him whole of five, humble himself, turn from the path he was on to get to the path that we know about later on in the Bible. All of it was spiritual. It was spiritually put on him, and it was spiritually removed when they prayed for him. The scales were removed from his eyes. You understand what I'm saying? Now remember, everything is a principle. A principle. And principles can be used for good or evil. Principles can be used for good or evil. And I keep using the example of the gun. The gun can be used to protect, and it can be used for just take people life without reason, without cause. It's the same gun. So these things are principles, and just as how it is used for good, it is used for evil. So when you if you listen to this or you hear people talking about spiritual sickness and you're like, "Oh well, not no go so and a foolishness and belief kill and belief cure, belief not kill and belief cure," because you believe in God. Other people believe in goddesses. You believe in God the way that you believe in it, a white man with blue eyes. Somebody else believe in God in the form of a black man. Both of y'all believe in God. Somebody else believe in God in the form of a cow. They still say God. You understand what I'm saying? So it is principles, and principles can be used for good and they can be used for evil. Always remember that. So when you see the Bible and the stories in the Bible, they are not just stories, They are teaching you principles and how to use them. Learn them. All right? All right.